Good morning, good morning. I am Steve Reinharz, CEO of Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, trading under the ticker AITX on the OTC Pinks for now, QB hopefully next year. This is our weekly video, or as I might start calling it, our weekly Nuggets, Find the Nugget weekly session. I don't know. But hopefully there's a few pieces of information here that y'all find interesting. So that's what I try to do on these videos. But I hope everybody's doing great. Let's get to it. We finished green this week. A tick green. We had 2 solid green days. Almost had a third yesterday. We got real close. But compared to the bloodbath that's happening in other parts of the OTC, I gotta be pretty happy. We all have to be pretty happy with how we traded this week. And that's really a testament, I think, to the community, to the transparency of the company, and to what we're doing and how we're growing. So anyway, I'm okay with this week. It's okay. Obviously, you're looking for much bigger days coming up. But talking about the community is really kind of special and important to me. And one of the things that the community's been doing over the past couple of weeks has been reaching out to me personally and saying, hey, Steve, are you okay? Right? Asking me how I'm doing. And that's really cool, you know? I understand that a large part of our relationship is based on, my ability to drive this company so that the stock reflects big gains. I understand that that's core to our relationship. But along the way, we've built some additional relationships, and receiving this kind of feedback is really nice and heartwarming. And I want to share with everybody that, the price per share and the volume daily amounts are not my heart rate or blood pressure. So I want to draw that distinction. What is closer to a measurement of my heart rate and blood pressure would be how our team and how our company is doing. And our team is doing great. And the company is doing great. And when those two things are doing great, I'm doing great. So I'm happy to share with everybody, I'm doing great. We're headed down the right path. And I'm really happy about it. So thank you very much for reaching out. We're in a good place right now across all measures, which I'll talk a little bit about on Thursday. Thursday is our town hall meeting. It's our monthly town hall meeting. I'll record it, of course, and share bits and pieces of it, most likely in next Saturday's weekly video message like this one, because there's a lot of good info in there. There's going to be some slight organizational changes that I'd like to share with you, and just a bit of a 12-month recap that I'll be sharing as well. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. But I'm doing great. Company's doing great. Team is doing great. I got to believe the stock will follow, as you guys know. This week, as evidenced by the fact that I'll be in Waterloo on Thursday, has a bunch of travel for me. I'll be at the Rex on Monday for our annual holiday lunch. It'll be the first annual holiday lunch at the Rex, but really great to see the Rex team, which are just fantastic group of individuals and team members. And I tweeted out a photo, or maybe 2 photos, of the new Rosa shells that just finally got released from the manufacturer. I get to see those in person. I've got other photos of the units populated with the internals. And what I'm thinking of doing and running calculations on is a scenario of what if we ran a production run of 1,000 Rosa. It's an interesting question. So running through the math on that, but kind of leaning in that direction. I think it'd give us a lot of interesting options, price points. Anyway, so that's what's happening, and then I'm off to Waterloo for a couple days to visit our research and development team, as well as some potential new hires. We're going to have Several new hires come on board on January 10th. We must keep growing, building, and investing. We're on a roll. We're doing the right thing. Not the time to take the foot off the gas. I've mentioned it 100 times. I'll mention it 100 more. It'll be like this the next year or two as we continue to grow and invest and build and work towards this mission. And talking about the mission, on these videos, I've hinted at two big things. I think I've called them things. And over the last couple of weeks, as we've issued press releases that are sales related or dealer related, investors have reached out to me and said, is this one of the two things that you're talking about? And they're not. One of the two things is completely off the radar. Never been talked about in substance before other than hinting at a thing. And indeed, within RAD itself, it's very closely held. So hopefully, I'm hoping we get that signature before Christmas. But I'm not the guy signing, so there's only so much I can do, but made a little bit of progress on it. The second item is something I've been working on for a couple of years. And both of these items are things I would mention and hint at in these videos because I think that they're of particular strategic importance, meaning that they have a lot of potential beyond a single order or a single transactional event. And those are the things I work on and I like to track. I expect that our sales team regularly brings in sales. I expect to produce weekly, if not more frequent, press releases about those sales. I just expect that. And that's an accomplishment because it wasn't so long ago that every sale was celebrated as something huge and big. You know, now we're at that stage where we've got momentum, regular sales, 5 ROAMEO sales without even really trying. I mean, amazing, right? So, good stuff. That's about all I've got for us this morning. You'll see tweets from the field this week, and hopefully we have a great week on the market. And then some cool things that we'll be sharing on next Saturday's weekly video. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you very much. Reach out as you see fit.